Hi everyone, Tristan Tomasino and welcome to this week's Weekly Market Pulse. Well, there's been a lot of properties coming onto the market since the interest rates were on hold 2 weeks ago, and this has meant there's a lot more for buyers to choose from. However, what we are seeing is a lot of buyer hesitation at the moment in the market. This is due to supply, as I just stated, but in particular being that supply in 2016 was very low. A lot of buyers are a bit unsure of which properties to move forward with, considering that there are still a lot of auctions to come up in late February and early March. The other thing I want to speak about today is the 80-40 effect. Now, what is the 80-40 effect? We talk about this with all of our vendors that are currently in the market looking to sell their property. 80 being more pertinent to homes that are on the market, and 40 being more so around units and apartments. Now, typically what we say to our clients is that if they have had more than 80 groups through come auction day with their home, or 40 groups through, so half the 80 with units and apartments, typically we see 6 to 7 contract requests, which then means we are seeing about 4 to 5 repeat inspections, 2 to 3 offers made on the property, and possibly 2 to 3 building inspections purchased. If we have all those key indicators of interest matched up, it's more than likely that we're going to have a very competitive auction. On the other hand, if we don't have all those key indicators of interest, it may mean that we don't have that competitive bidding and possibly may not meet reserve and pass the property in. It's also great for all those buyers out there at the moment that are going through other properties. Feel free to ask your agents when you go through and you see a property that you like, whether they've had those key indicators of interest, of how many groups they've had through, potentially how many contract requests and repeat inspections. That will give buyers a great gauge of whether the property is going to have some heavy competition on auction day, or possibly you're in a good position to maybe be the highest bidder when it passes in and negotiate to the vendor's reserve, or maybe get a bit below. As always, look forward to seeing you on next week's Weekly Market Pulse, and have a great week.